David, who's a viewer to the live broadcast, has asked, will you be increasing staffing on your 101 line to ensure less waiting and abandoned calls, which must give false crime figures and incident figures? I know, Amanda, you've lived and breathed our control room journey over the last couple of years as we've moved to build a brand new one. What would you say back to David?
Well, I say, David, and thank you very much. What I would say, David, is that our 999 system is our priority into the control room, and that's because people who ring 999 generally do because it's a matter of life or death, or there's a crime being committed at that time. So we prioritise those calls, and I think it's important that we do. Our 101 system, we do have, the desire to answer within a certain time period. But it's also important that when the public are ringing in, that we assess those calls properly. A lot of what we deal with now is far more complex and challenging than ever before. And when somebody rings in about something, actually, we need to spend some time, a little bit of time with people to understand the vulnerability, to understand the risk, and to understand the level of risk that person is at that particular time, so we can get the deployment right to them. So again, that's something that I don't want to compromise. We have looked at additional staffing in terms of our 101 call, and we have been increasing that continually. And we've been on a progressive amount of recruitment into there to ensure that we make sure that our 101 is answered in a prompt and timely fashion. But again, what I would say is that we make sure that our priority is assessing that properly.
So the most recent figures I've seen around West Mercia's 999 system, and the target 90% of calls within 10 seconds. The work that the force has done meant that now they are nearly consistently meeting that target.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
And the second part around the 101 as a consequence, our target's 80% of calls within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And whilst we aren't at that target, our abandon rate compared to industry standards are not massively high. Are they running about the 10 to 13% mark?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And any abandonment rate isn't where we want to be. But we are making some good progress to making sure that we get those calls answered, and we record the crime that is out there that's happening in our communities. To come as we develop the control room, there's opportunities for the public to be able to report crime in different ways. We aren't there yet, but that's where we want to be. So we give those different opportunities to the public to be able to contact us.
Chief, you've made quite a lot around the 101 service and the focus on improving the performance. It's good to see part of it, the 9s, being consistent now. What's your vision for the rest of the service?
To repeat, Amanda, from the 999s are our priority, but 101, the question from David, are we going to increase the resources? Well, we are increasing the resources, we are improving the technology to mean that we can take advantage of all the automated systems that allow us to properly prioritise or put things into a different place. And we have to remember that 101 is non-emergency. Many of the abandonments that we record will be by choice. People will think, just like when you ring your utility company, for example, you might decide it's too busy right now, it's not a priority, I will abandon my call and I will ring back. I would just say that whilst we welcome contact, of course, from the public to bring forward all of their issues, we also have to manage, be realistic on this, that we cannot afford for everybody to ring. And if people realise that some of the things we took from the calls, some bizarre things, some things that quite clearly have nothing to do with policing, we can't manage absolutely everything that comes into the control room. So whilst we will do our best, we are improving the resourcing, we will improve the technology. I would also ask for people to think very carefully before they call upon that service.
Police take about, in West Mercia, take about 10 to 11,000 calls. Is there anything being done around demand? Because that's been sort of ever increasing, hasn't it?
Yeah, it is, and a lot of our resources trying to understand the management of the demand, and we can look to other places to learn how you can better triage and work right back to one of our earlier questions. Work with people who are on the ground, like parish councillors and members of the public and other partners, to try and stop some of this demand coming into the system. Much of our control room might be failure demand as well, where we have not been able to follow up as quickly as we would like to be, so you get the repeat calls. All of that work is something we are now spending time, and it does need a small investment of resource. So some of our resource will go into managing that first point of contact.
a lot of, if I can just add, a lot of that is around problem solving in our, that goes back to the investment around safe and enabled teams and making sure that we've got the availability in local communities to ensure that we don't get repeated calls where problems aren't being resolved. So if there's an ASB issue that we're getting continual demand around, we want to solve that at source. We don't want that coming back, to us, but also to signpost people to agencies that are better equipped and indeed should be dealing